Good morning, welcome back to Herbie's Garage. Today we're going to start on the rear differential. There's play on this side, and there's even more play on this side. So we're going to take all this apart and find out what's going on. So we'll start by taking the cotter pin out. All this stuff looks like it's been a while since it's been apart, so this may not be an easy thing to do. Okay, I'm going to take this nut off. Nut and washer. Oh yeah, slides right off. How about that? Even though those splines are really dirty and dusty, at least they're not frozen on there. I'll go ahead and get some stuff soaking on this. I'll go ahead and take my brake caliper off. Well, that was kind of on there. Those pads still have a little bit of life left in them, it looks like. Kind of put this up here out of the way somehow. We're going to be beating and prying and prodding on this thing. Oh, look at that. Comes right off. You gotta remember, the wider part goes out and the bolts are on the inside. Have to remember that. Okay. Oh yeah, that bearing's shot. Now we'll take this off. Well, that bolt broke. That was nice. Alright, that come off fairly easy too. That's the dust seal inside of that. And then looks like a washer. So the washer goes on the inside of here. Looks like there's an O-ring in there too. So I got a broken bolt down here at the bottom. That bolt was stuck in there, so I'm going to have to drill that out, retap it. Yeah, looks like that bearing is completely shot. So, according to the book, this is supposed to drive out, which kind of surprises me, but I guess when you put all this stuff on, it holds this side on, and it must have a lip to stop it from going, either direction. So it's supposed to drive out to the left, is what the book says. So we'll find us a socket, put that washer on it first, we'll see how it does. Oh my goodness, that was almost too easy. Let's look at these bearing surfaces, see if it's wore out. I guess that's where the bearing rides, that's probably where the seal rides. I'll have to check that to the new bearing. We'll have to clean this axle all up. Alright, in order for me to take this differential out of here, I'm going to have to take this skid plate off. So I have to find out what's holding it on here. It looks like a bunch of bolts that are kind of rusted. Hopefully they'll come out. Let's see how these bolts come out. Oh boy. Hopefully these don't snap off. Boy. Yeah, it's not good. Those are some long bolts too. They go all the way up here. Well, let's try a different bolt. Maybe it's just the one. That would be nice if it was only one. How about that? That one broke loose. That one broke loose. Maybe it is only just one. Uh-oh. These back two. And of course they're Allen head, and these Allen heads strip out. Why they ever put them on there, I just don't know. Not yet. Let me see if I can get a chisel in there to kind of break it free, maybe. Yeah, that one's kind of seized in there. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with that. I may have to drill it out, drill the head of it out. See how this other one does. Alright, if it doesn't go this time, I'm moving on. Yeah, that's just stripping. So we'll just go ahead and see if we can get this seal and bearing out of here. There's the seal. Oh my, that bearing is shot. Well, that one wasn't so bad. Boy, sounds rough. It's got some play in it. It's not awful bad, not like the other side. Look at all that crud. Well, what I'm going to try to do is I've got this pry bar I can adjust the angle on. I think it's going to be long enough. I'm going to try shoving this all the way through. See if I could drive that bearing out. Looks like it's hitting on it. So let's see. Wow, that worked out pretty good. Oh my goodness, that one there is totally shot. Well, I finally got that shield off of there. That was not an easy thing. I've got some bolts to drill out. Or one. The other one, I think I could probably get it out, put it in a vise and stuff, but oh boy, that was something else. I'm definitely going to put different bolts in there than what came in it. I'm not going to put them countersunk bolts in it. It'd been okay if they would have went ahead and put some anti-seize on the heads or grease or anything. But when they seize in there like when they seize inside the opening like that, it makes it impossible to get out almost. I threw everything I had at it. I was ready to start getting my welder out and welding to it. I probably should have. It would have been quicker. But even then, I don't know if it would have came out. It probably would have, because it would have got it really hot. I've had pretty good luck with doing that kind of stuff, but now I've got the task of drilling and tapping a hole out. Well, I got to do it over there on that wheel on the right side anyway. It's got a nut and a washer. There's 4 of them on here that hold this swing arm to this differential. Now I'll take these out. I went ahead and pre-loosened these just in case you're wondering why they're coming out easy with this long extension. Oh boy, looks like somebody's been in here. Some red Loctite in there. Well, I thought I pre-loosened them. Maybe I missed one. Well, I guess I did. Alright, there's my differential. Looks like there's a connector there for the shaft to make sure that U-joint feels okay. It's got a little bit of play in it, I think. Not horrible, just very little. It might be between this and the shaft, so I think that's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and remove these bolts, take this thing apart. Hopefully it's got oil in it. Those are a 14, the rest of these are 12, looks like. Alright, now let's see if we can pry this up. Looks like there's a couple of pry points here. Before I take this out, well, I was going to mark it, but I don't have to worry about it because those two bolts go on the front and they're bigger, so can't really mess that up. Oh my goodness. Wow. Somebody filled this thing full of grease. I'm going to have to clean this all up. It doesn't look like the teeth are wore on this. Oh wow. That bearing's out. Yep, look at that. That's where the noise is coming from. So I'll have to take that out. I'll have to order me up a new bearing. I'm not sure about all this. Wow. I'll have to clean this up really good and figure out how this thing comes apart, because I'm sure I'm going to have to take this out in order to get this pinion out. Hopefully it's just the bearing on that. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this outside and pressure wash it. So I'll be back.